Heartbreaking new details in Val Kilmer's cause of death has been revealed 9 days after his passing, aged 65. The iconic film star, known for hits including Top Gun and Batman, died from pneumonia on April 1st, a death certificate obtained by TMZ confirmed, after his daughter revealed the lung infection killed her father last week. Underlying causes listed on the Los Angeles County Department of Health death certificate are acute hypoxemic respiratory failure, chronic respiratory failure, and squamous cell carcinoma of the base of the tongue. Squamous cell carcinoma, also known as laryngeal cancer, is a type of cancer that develops in the thin, flat cells lining the throat, including the larynx and pharynx. Kilmer publicly battled throat cancer 11 years ago and had to undergo emergency tracheotomies, which permanently affected his speech. The actor revealed he had been free of cancer for 4 years in 2020, but his death certificate confirms the disease had recurred. Other contributing factors include malnutrition and a tracheocutaneous fistula, which is an abnormal communication between the trachea and the skin, often occurring after a tracheostomy tube is removed. The actor's body has now been cremated. This comes after his family broke their silence over his death last week. In a statement obtained by People, his 2 children, Mercedes and Jack, expressed their gratitude to all those honoring their extraordinary father's memory. "We are so proud of him and honored to see his legacy celebrated," the actor's 2 kids, who Val shared with ex-Joe and Wally, said. "At this time, we would like to grieve privately." Mercedes confirmed her father passed away from pneumonia in Los Angeles to the New York Times on Tuesday. The screen icon was diagnosed with throat cancer in 2014 and underwent surgery, including a tracheotomy, which significantly impacted his ability to speak. He was later declared cancer-free. Kilmer was known for his role as Iceman in the 1986 hit movie Top Gun and as Batman/Bruce Wayne in the 1995 Batman Forever. Despite his permanently damaged voice, he made a brief return to the screen in 2022's Top Gun, Maverick, reprising his role as Iceman opposite Tom Cruise. It was his final big screen appearance. The Los Angeles native also famously played musician Jim Morrison in the 1991 film The Doors. Kilmer underwent both radiotherapy and chemotherapy for his cancer, as well as a tracheostomy, a procedure to create an artificial hole in this neck to help him breathe. The latter permanently damaged his vocal cords and consequentially forever altered his speaking voice. Read more. Tom Cruise breaks silence on Top Gun co-star Val Kilmer's shock death at 65. Article image. Kilmer reported in 2020 that he had been cancer-free for 4 years. In the Amazon Prime documentary entitled Val, Kilmer spoke candidly about living with the consequences of throat cancer, including having to use an electric device called a voice box on the artificial hole in his throat to talk. "I obviously am sounding much worse than I feel. I can't speak without plugging this hole in his throat," he said. A voice box device is most commonly a battery-operated machine that produces sound to create a voice, and is used to help those suffering with throat cancer communicate. The actor, who also had to have meals through a feeding tube, explained some of the other challenges. "You have to make the choice to breathe or to eat. It's an obstacle that is very present with whoever sees me," he said. Val's son provided the voiceover narration of the documentary, but his lines were written by Val himself. Val was joined by his daughter, Mercedes, at his final public appearance at the annual Thespians Go Hollywood Gala at Avalon Hollywood in 2019. Over the years, Val spoke about his close relationship with his 2 children and prioritized spending time with them amid his health struggles and demanding career. Previously, the versatile actor revealed to Vanity Fair that he turned down working with 10 really great directors to put his family and marriage first. "I can't be a responsible parent and only be there 3 or 4 months a year," he explained. In 2020, he told People, "I am just madly, wildly entertained by them. My only gripe is that I never see them enough, so I never get enough of the wild entertainment that everyone else gets, but they're really, really entertaining." While speaking of her father's health struggles, ahead of his death from pneumonia on Tuesday night, Mercedes tried to remain optimistic. "We all spend so much time together," she told the outlet. "Even just getting to meet all my dad's friends from before I was born. There are so many beautiful things that happen when you need help from people." Mercedes previously revealed to The Hollywood Reporter that she couldn't remember not being aware of her parents' fame. "It was about navigating how other people perceived us rather than any kind of reckoning," she said during the 2017 interview. Not long after her father was diagnosed with cancer, Mercedes recalled getting hit by a car. "We were in the same hospital at the same time," she told the outlet. In 2020, she described her dad as a good friend of hers and a smart and creative person that she would love to hang out with, even if he wasn't her father to people. That same year, she played his daughter on screen in the film Pater, after her dad suggested she would be a good fit for the role. Mercedes and the producer met, and they all had a ball. He told people of how they ended up on the same film. Mercedes explained that the experience helped her grow as an actress. "It's obvious my dad's speech is compromised, and so this whole experience revealed the personal effort I had put into working with actors with a disability, which I hadn't done before," she explained. Mercedes continued, "It revealed how much I had to gain from working with people who have different abilities. My dad's able to very artfully circumvent the limitations of his speech, so I learned so much watching him, how he communicated physically. It taught me so much about acting that expanded what I thought acting was, which was central to speech." Mercedes is also credited as an associate producer on the Prime Video documentary Val, which was released in 2021. During an interview with Entertainment Tonight, Mercedes confessed that the entire movie made her emotional. Still, she said nothing surprised her in the film, as she said her dad is an open person that she knew very well.